Hey guys, my name is Swasti and welcome to Wealth Cat. So the stock market has been crashing over the past 2 weeks. Just take a look at Nasdaq, right? It's down to about 12.9k from 14k. However, I do look at this as a buying opportunity. So here are 3 stocks that you can consider adding to your portfolio. So let's get straight into the video. So the first stock I'm going to talk about is Facebook. So Facebook is the largest social media platform out there. I think we all know about this company and we're all familiar with this company, right? Their daily active users has been growing 11% year over year, and I am extremely bullish and confident on their business model to be able to provide me the returns that I want if I were to invest in their company. So Facebook has also demonstrated some great financials. We can see that their revenue basically grew 22% in 2020. On top of that, they've also partnered with Shopify to create Facebook shops and other online e-commerce platforms to allow merchants to set up a storefront for either Facebook or Instagram. And I think this is great news for Facebook because it allows more future growth for this company. However, with that being said, I do have to give a heads up and a warning as some investors are worried about buying into Facebook stocks due to Apple. So basically, Apple announced that their iOS 14 upgrades basically contain some upgrades for the privacy policies, which eventually affects Facebook's advertising. So do take this into consideration before buying Facebook stocks. However, with that being said, I think Facebook is still pretty undervalued right now. The PE ratio is only 26. In fact, if Facebook continues to go down to about $250, $40 or even $30, I would actually consider adding more to my portfolio. So before I move on to my next stock, if you like this kind of videos, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what are your thoughts. So with that, let's move on to my next stock pick, which is Beyond Meat. So basically, Beyond Meat is a company that produces and sells plant-based meat alternatives. So being a vegetarian myself, I am extremely bullish and I do believe in the business model. So basically, I was researching and I came across this article. So this article states that by 2040, only 40% of the global population will consume meat. On top of that, they also stated that by 2025, the global vegan meat market will reach $7.5 billion. I don't know how accurate these numbers are, but what I do know is that Beyond Meat is the company that is the leader for plant-based meat alternatives. So there are 2 news that I wanted to share with you guys and highlight today, which is the reason why I'm so bullish on this company. So the first news that I wanted to share with you guys is Beyond Meat's partnership with PepsiCo. There was an announcement that they're going to be forming the Planet Partnership Program, TPP, a joint venture to develop, produce and market innovative snacks and beverage products made from plant-based protein. So just think about it for a second, right? Pepsi is the 3rd largest food company in the world, and now Beyond Meat has partnered with Pepsi, thus allowing Beyond Meat to grow and be able to market their products even more than they were doing before. And that's not the only news. Beyond Meat also signed a multi-year deal with McDonald's on the McPlant burger, and it also said that it will create plant-based menus for food companies such as Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut. And these are amazing news for Beyond Meat and is the reason why I'm so bullish on this company. However, with that being said, I would like to highlight that Beyond Meat is yet to be profitable. They do have a negative EPS, which is earnings per share, and there are certain risks associated with buying Beyond Meat shares. In fact, the company also said that it continued to experience significantly reduced demand in its food service business as restaurants make coronavirus-related cutbacks. So this is something to keep in mind before you consider buying Beyond Meat stocks, which makes it so much riskier than other stocks. However, I do see a great potential for growth for this company despite its setbacks. So with that, I'm gonna move on to my third stock pick, and that is Tesla. So Tesla is the leader when it comes to the EV market or the EV industry. However, due to the recent stock market crash, Tesla prices has dropped tremendously. So I look at this as an opportunity to buy more Tesla shares. So basically, Tesla delivered 500,000 vehicles last year in 2020. On top of that, they are also undergoing massive expansion with their third and fourth manufacturing plants. However, I'm not gonna go too in depth on Tesla stock, as I recently did a video which contains my analysis on thoughts on this company and why I am so bullish on this company. So I'm gonna leave a link down below. Do check it out if you're interested to find out more. So with that, do let me know what other stocks you're buying. However, I would like to give a disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor and this video is made for entertainment purposes only. So please do your own research before buying any stocks that I've suggested in this video. And if you like this kind of videos, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notifications for more videos in the future, and I'll see you next time.